Hey everyone, Dan here. Before we get into it, if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like and subscribe button, it helps a lot. And also keep in mind that these are my own thoughts, opinions, and ideas. These are not meant to be, nor should you take them as investment or trading advice in any way, shape, or form. Do your own due diligence, put in the work for yourself, and make your decisions based on that. I hope that you're enjoying the series. I'll put the link in the description below to the entire series if you'd like to catch up on any videos that you missed or start from the beginning. Enjoy. All right, everyone, we're about 13 minutes before market close on Wednesday, August 18th. My computer keeps freezing, so I'm going to try to get this in. So first, I'm going to go through and try to find a trade for overnight. Now, I already have this AMC, and I don't have any day trades left. We'll get into that in a minute. To talk about what I did earlier today, as you see, I had a good P&L today. It was up over 15%, even with AMC losing me money at the moment. So we'll see. I wanted to check out a couple of other opportunities for overnight to see if anything strikes my fancy. I've looked at most of what we can see here, and nothing was really making a ton of sense to me. So I wanted to look at a couple of others. Now I have $56 that I can get into. What I basically want to do is see how things are looking on maybe the 30 or hour. Yeah, see, this is looking all right on the daily XPEV, but I don't want to get into a situation where I need to hold this for several days just to see something come through. How's space looking? Yeah, that's not really going to do it for me. I was thinking of this guy here, but that's not doing it for me. I'm mostly looking at the MACD since that's what's been working. I mean, if I have to grab CARA because it may be running up ahead of its FDA decision, which happens next week, then I may do that. And I may also grab another AMC. I don't know. I guess I could grab one more of each of those. AMC is looking decent to me because on the daily, I know I just said I'm not paying attention to the daily, but on the daily with AMC, we have started a bullish crossover. On the hour, though, we're coming down and well above the baseline, so I don't love that as much. And it's coming down on the 30 and on the 5. We're well below the baseline. The setup on the 5 might be okay if we think that it can catch some strength at this previous bottoming out zone here. And on the 1 minute, we see it's just starting a bearish crossover. So we might give it a few minutes to see how it plays out to try to make a decision. But I'm okay jumping into CARA to see if it can continue that run up, even though it's not a super exciting stock. I played Mara earlier today. AMD is continuing to come down into my purple zone. If you didn't catch my AMD video from last night, take a look at that. Getting a really good potential setup here. These are my two bounce zones that I'm looking at for dip buys on AMD. And Pinterest as well, waiting for this crossover to take place, but dipping a little lower today, giving an additionally good entry price potentially. So we'll see. But I mean, I was also going to look at Tilray, $13 hala. Okay, on the hour, looking crappy. Yeah, none of these are looking very good at all. So we can get a big crossover here toward the end of the day potentially. It's up a little bit today. What's the range today? Today our range is 1406 to 1317. Okay, that's a good range, respectable range. So I'll think of maybe Tilray. Ford had some news out. They're coming up from below the baseline there. Okay, though they are turning bearish on the shorter time frames. Okay. Palantir, I'm not going to go back to that well at the moment. There's another one I was thinking of. Is this the right one? No. What in the world am I looking at right now? Okay. So, oh, Go EV. That's one I was wondering about. Is this the right company? Yeah. Okay. It's a mess. I don't know if Neo is actually going to turn around. I mean, this could be a good setup on the minute chart. We see here really deep bullish momentum and now dying down quite a bit. Could be coming in with a bullish crossover. These are going to be stretched more. Okay. Okay. This could be a worthwhile setup. What's this change today? 2%. Okay. I quick looked at the earnings for overnights and nothing was really tickling my fancy. Is AMC going to cross over here is my question. Cara would be potentially the safe play, but you never know. Those things could fall apart really quickly. Jumia, super on the cheap at the moment. How are we looking here? Okay. I mean, it's crushed a lot of the bearish momentum on the 1 minute, but I mean, nothing. It is pretty close to the 20. We have recent bearish crossovers with the MAs. Let me take you through quickly what I did today. We have 6 minutes till close. Basically, how I got to this P&L today was I did some risky business. So I closed out my Cara and my AMC from overnight last night, took profits on those, had set a trailing stop loss and locked those in. I don't know if I can. AMC, I went 37.12 to 37.74. Cara, I went 20 cents times 2, so 40 cents, but and then on Palantir, so I had this position that I held overnight. This is a weekly call option, which I had averaged down. I had paid $24 for this one, averaged it down to 17 yesterday, and then held those overnights, even though they expire on Friday. And that was because I had seen this bullish crossover on the MACD on Monday when I did Monday's Palantir video. You can see there I'm talking about MACD bullish divergence, and so that's what gave me some added strength to try to lean into that position, even though it felt like I was giving into bad habits. But today I additionally doubled down, meaning I had 2 open contracts and it was just getting crushed this morning, and I averaged it down by buying 2 more contracts at $9 each, and then I ended up selling them shortly after for $15 each. So that got me to a positive position. At one point today I was in the 70s with my balance. So I could have had hundreds of dollars more, probably a couple $100 more, which would have been a crazy increase in the price, but it was essentially the same play that I did yesterday, but I panic sold to lock in the profit today, and I sold right around here because it turned green, and I just had stuck in my head, you screwed this up yesterday, don't give away profit today. And so as you see, I could have had essentially probably about $130, $150 times 2 additional. Yeah, I could have had a lot more money today, maybe even more than a couple $100. But I mean, I left a lot of meat on the bone. But of course, I'm the preacher of don't worry if you didn't catch the exact highest high, and so on and so forth. But I got out really, really early. All right, AMC beating me up quite a bit here at the moment. But all right, and then Cara. Okay, so in 3 minutes before close, I need to figure out what I'm going to lock in. Am I going to take 1 AMC and 1 Cara? Nothing else is really jumping out to me. What's Tilray doing? Tilray could be coming in with a crossover here. Maybe I'll keep my AMC where it is. Come in with a Tilray and a couple Caras or something like that. Okay, let me do that. Actually, I might do the opposite. I might do a couple Tilrays. I won't day trade it, I promise. All right, we'll see how these do overnight. And a Cara. What money do I have left? $30. Oh, so I could do 2 Caras still. All right, market 2 Caras. See if we can still finish this week strong, even though we would have taken the circuitous route to get there, but it would have been by far the most volatile. Well, it has been so far the most volatile week yet. We'll see if Cara can be sort of like the stable-ish play because of the run-up ahead of their FDA earnings, and then Tilray being the MACD bullish crossover play from well below the baseline here. The big thing I don't love on this is this bearish momentum has been picking up on the MACD, but on the histogram, it's dying down from previous bearish momentum. So we'll see if that sticks or not. And then AMC is the one that I've just had decent luck with, but I jumped in prematurely today. At least that's what it looks like for the time being, right? We'll see if we can get a crossover here and have any magic happen overnight. But that always feels like a risky one to hold overnight, but I mean, to that extent, everything feels risky to hold overnight, to be honest. So let's see what happens tomorrow morning. I hope that you had a great trading day, and even though I left a few $100s on the table, I feel really relieved flipping that Palantir position from being 50% down to something like 10-15% profit. That felt really good. And I'm trying to not be bent out of shape thinking this account could be $300 right now, and I would really be taking to the airwaves of Twitter and whatnot and saying, come watch my series. In 3 weeks I've turned, or 2.5 weeks I've turned $100 into $300. But so it goes. Shameless self-promotion. We'll have to wait for another day. We're going to have to take the hard path to get there. We're going to have to put in the work. All right, folks. Well, I appreciate you watching these. I really, really do. And I will see you in the next video.